Yo, what is going on, everyone? My name is Nick, or the Notorious Fantasy, and welcome back to Budget Ballers. Me and Ravi here are going to be
What's
talking about
good?
some NBA picks for the day. We're going to have a fun time here, as we always do. We missed last week. Me and Ravi were both busy with school stuff and things moving around, but we are back this week, and we should be good to go again next week to record a couple of times. So make sure you guys do, if you end up enjoying it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's free. We put out NBA content like twice a week, and then I talk about football every single day. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Ravi, do you have anything to say before we get into this?
No, let's just get right into it.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
So the first game I want to talk about, neither of us picked this game, and we talked about it before we started recording. And this is the Jazz versus the Lakers, +9. The Lakers are, I mean, this game seems like the biggest trap maybe ever. Did you say it was 9.5 on FanDuel?
No, it's just 9.
Oh, it's just 9. Okay, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
it's
know about
it's
this game.
it's 9, and I don't trust it at all. I mean, I think that the Jazz are really good, but I also think that LeBron's not going to lose this game by 9. But the Lakers are a
Yeah.
complete dumpster fire without Anthony Davis. So, what are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah,
Because I
so
don't
the
think I'm going to pick it.
Lakers, yeah, the Lakers are missing Schroeder and Davis, but I just can't bring myself to take Jazz -9. Like
Yeah,
I don't know how someone would be able to do that. If they made it 4.5, then I would just absolutely fade this game. But the fact that it's Lakers +9, I might honestly take it because it's hard to see them losing by that much. But I don't know.
yeah, I agree. It's
So
just a
tough.
very weird game. I mean, the Jazz, I did not expect them to be this good going into the season. They're just murdering
Yeah,
every
for real,
team
for real.
left and right. So, I mean, I think
Insane.
the Lakers +9 is a fine pick, but I don't know. I'm just overall fading it, but I thought it'd be interesting to talk about. Let us know down below what you guys think about it.
They
So,
just got to play that Braun ball, and then they're set. Everyone get
oh
in the
yeah,
corners, let LeBron drive or kick the pass out. That's all that matters. See
oh
if
yeah,
he
and
can
then
still do
let
it.
him miss a free throw at the end of the game for them to clutch it.
Yikes. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, yikes. All right, so give me your first pick here.
My
Start with
first
you.
pick here is the Celtics at the Atlanta Hawks, and I took Celtics -2.5 because I think that. So they've been kind of rough recently, but I feel like they have to find their like rhythm back, and this should be the game where they do. If they don't, then honestly, I think that the Celtics might be ruined for the playoffs, and it won't be a good scene at all for the rest of the season.
Yeah, that does not sound like a good scene. I mean, the Celtics have been all right this year. I thought they would be very good going into this year,
Yeah,
to
they
be
should have
honest with
been.
you. They ran deep in the playoffs last year. I'm not sure when they got eliminated, but they played really good, at least from what I remember in the bubble. And they
Yeah,
kind of have the similar team. So I thought they would be much better than they are. But I agree. I think they should win this game.
they have to win this game.
Must win scenario. So my first game here, the Warriors at the Pacers. I got two picks in the same game, so I'll go over both of them. Curry over 5.5 threes. It is 3-1 in his last 4 games. Curry has been shooting lights out, in my opinion,
Yeah.
up against the Pacers. The Warriors, I believe, are the underdogs in this game, but it's projected it's either -2 Warriors or -2 Pacers. It's supposed to be a very close game, and I
Yep.
expect Curry to be able to shoot over them. So I like him over 5.5 threes. And then the next one for the same game is Sabonis over 22.5 points. This guy is legitimately insane. I frankly did not know too much about him until this year, until the guy's been going off week or game in, game out. 3-1 the last 4 games. It is -143 on the prop if you take the over. So I would suggest if you take this, you put it with another thing you feel pretty confident in and parlay them together. But I really like Sabonis, and I'll even eat the juice at -143. I think he's going to go off. He goes off every single game, except for
Yeah, he
that one
does.
game, of course, when he didn't in the last 4 games. So, what do you think about those?
Yeah, no, those picks are great. I really have nothing else to say about it. Steph will simply go off, and Sabonis is Sabonis, so we'll see what happens.
All right, what's your next pick here?
My next pick is from the Hornets at Suns game, and I will take Chris Paul over 16.5 points. So the thing with the Suns is that they have either Chris Paul taking the lead or Devin Booker taking the lead. And I mean, Devin Booker might just have to go off because he wasn't even selected to the All-Star team, which is simply ridiculous. But I think Chris Paul would be able to get 16.5, like not that hard, honestly, against the Hornets too. Not much defense going up against.
All right, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't understand how they figure out the All-Star voting in the NBA.
Yeah, oh my God.
It
It was the
seems like
fan
guys
votes.
are always getting. I thought it was 50% fan votes, 50% like player vote, or maybe I'm just wrong.
It's like media and player, but if media and player are tied, then they go to the fan vote to decide who gets it.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's terrible. It's like the NFL, how like these just rando, like Evan Ingram got in, and that
Yeah,
guy literally
Evan
can't even
Ingram
catch
got
the
it. Come
ball.
on, man. Jesus Christ, what a joke.
Yeah, the NBA All-Star game, at least the NBA All-Star game, you can actually watch compared to the
It's so much
NFL one.
fun. Yeah, the Pro Bowl sucks. They got to fix
Yeah,
that up.
they never will. This year they didn't even have it, and that was the best Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
We
I
didn't even have to
know.
watch.
No one even watched the Pro Bowl because they didn't have it. It was on
Exactly.
Madden.
Yeah, that was hilarious. So my next pick here, Raptors at Heat. I wrote the Raptors at Heats, but that's not a team. Bam over 18.5. Now this is 1-3 in the last 4 games, but that makes me feel like he's going to hit this time because Bam is a very dominant player up against the Raptors. I feel like he will be able to drive into the paint and just slam it all over them. And I think the Heat should be on a strong turn here to play very well. I like the Heat a lot, and I just think Bam has kind of just been off recently, and I think that it's time for him to turn it back on. At least if the Heat want to be a really good team, you need Bam in there doing work, at least in
Yeah,
my
for
opinion.
sure. The only thing that's tough with the Raptors is Chris Boucher, who's been going crazy recently. Very like underground player. But I guess we'll see tonight. I think Bam will still dominate anyways, but we'll see.
All right, what's your next pick?
My next pick is again Lakers at Jazz. I forgot about this one. I took Kyle Kuzma over 15.5 because he's the second option on the team. Realistically, should be taking a decent amount of shots. He's Kuzma anyways. He takes like 11 every game at least. So I don't know. I think the 15.5 is an absolute lock because he's the second best option. But I
Yeah,
guess we'll have to see.
I agree. I mean, without AD, you said Schroeder's out as well. That
Yeah,
means that really, if they are going to even get close to this +9 that we think, then Kuzma's going to have to play very well, or Alex
yep.
Caruso is going to have to be wet from 3 in order for that to happen. I wonder what Caruso's is, but I think Kuzma's
It's
is probably
like
better.
3 points.
Yeah, 15.5 is a pretty good number for the second best
Yeah,
guy on the team.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
So strictly based off of that, even though I don't really think Kuzma's all that good, just based
Yeah,
on the fact that he's going to shoot the ball 7,000 times as long as LeBron passes it to him, that I do like that pick.
yep.
So my next one here, Spurs at Thunder. I like the Spurs +1. The Spurs are 5-1 in their last 6 games. The Thunder don't seem very good. I didn't even think the Spurs were this good, to be honest with you, until the last week.
Crazy.
They really turned it on. They've been winning 7 million games, 5 of 6, like I said. The Thunder are just about okay. And I don't understand. The Thunder have a much worse record than the Spurs, and the Spurs are the dogs in this game. And there weren't any injuries that were significant, so I'll take Spurs +1. To me, seems
Yeah, it's interesting.
pretty simple.
Yeah. I feel like that's a pretty easy bet to take.
Yeah, I mean the problem is when it seems this obvious, it's always wrong. It's like the
Vegas
Lakers
knows
+9.
all.
Exactly.
Vegas knows all.
Do you have any other picks here?
I got one more. It's a little bit iffy here, but those ones I usually hit. So I got Timberwolves at Bulls over 228.5 points because I don't think either team has a good defense at all, and
Yeah.
both of them are very offense heavy. And I think Levine will probably drop like 35 points, something like that. And Anthony Edwards honestly might go up. We just need Anthony Edwards to step up here, and then the over would hit. Sometimes he's very inconsistent recently. It's kind of weird, but
Yeah.
maybe he'll dunk on someone again like he did last time.
Yeah, I like this game a lot. The Bulls and the Timberwolves are not really either sexy teams, but like you said, they're really
Yeah.
not that good on defense. So as long as a couple of players do their thing, as long as Kobe White maybe scores a couple of times, then
Yeah,
you
for
should be
sure.
good. So my final pick here, final pick of the video, unless you have another one, I don't think you do.
No, I don't.
Okay, so final pick of the video, Pistons at Pelicans. Now, Lonzo has been going ham recently for some reason. I honestly have no idea why. Maybe because LaMelo getting into the league and LaMelo's getting all the shine. He's like, you know what? I'm actually better than you, LaMelo. 3-0 in the last 3 games on the over. Now, this is his highest over total of those games at 15.5. The Pistons, not very good. Lonzo has been shooting very well. I just worry that since he's been so hot, we are in for a downturn like we've never seen before, where he just gets like 4 points in this game. It really wouldn't surprise me. That's why it's kind of my last
It's so
pick.
annoying, man.
I'm not as confident in it because Lonzo is strictly like if he's hot in the game, he's going to do good. And if he starts terrible, like if he bricks like 2 threes or something, then he is literally going to play terrible. So I'm just going to hope that the Pistons are not good enough to be able to stop Lonzo until he's able to get over 15.5. I saw Zion was like 21.5, something like that.
No
and
way.
I like that as well.
Yeah, that's a great bet.
But then I was thinking if Lonzo goes off, then I'm not too sure Zion will go as ham. I don't know. I just like Lonzo over 15.5. I just hope that he keeps his confidence up because when Lonzo's not confident, he's fucking terrible.
It makes no sense. He's like the strangest player ever. He has so much confidence one week, and the next week he has absolutely no confidence, shoots 3 points, like gets 3 points a game. It sucks.
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
It's because he's like just one of those players that like has to get hot. Like if he starts off the game and just drains a 3, then that motherfucker he's gonna ball the rest of the game. But then other games he like goes out there, misses a layup, gets blocked, and then like he does nothing the whole game, and he's better off on the bench.
Yep, I agree.
All right, so that about ends it for today's video. Today is February 24th, 2021. I figured I'd say that so that YouTube hears it and it puts our video up there. I forgot to say the date. Shout out to To no one, actually. February 24th. Shout out to the day, February 24th. Thank you guys for watching.
It's my dog's birthday.
Oh,
It's
it's
my dog's
Robbie's
birthday.
dog's birthday. Happy birthday to well, I'm not gonna I don't know if you want to say your dog's
It's
name. I
fine.
don't think that matters. You don't want to get your dog fucking leaked on the internet. Happy birthday, Brody. Shout out to Brody. So thank you guys for watching. Robbie, do you have anything else to say?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Have a great rest of your guys' day.
We're going.
See you beautiful bastards next time. Goodbye.